You turn it.
Oh,
okay.
On the blue dot, yes. But remember, we have glass in here and all kinds of other things. Yep. Oh yeah, we definitely want you to hit start.
Can you verify that mine is recorded?
It is not.
I messed it up.
Sorry, I can see all the indicators on the front.
I couldn't mess it up.
Stand through it. It's quick.
Sorry. I now can tell by the red dot.
And we're recording all of this right here, so you guys know.
You want the whole number or like the points?
The point as well. All right, guys, let's gather around. Let me kind of give you the gist of why we're here. Not yet. All right, so I will tell you that this is a very weird spot, first off, but we're in a parking lot. Congratulations, everybody, you made it. So this is where I start withholding information for all of the communication devices. So this is where I will not be giving you questions like what color was George Washington's white horse. You will be getting the answers from your spirit boxes and communication devices. It's actually weird that I kind of gave 2 communication devices to the parents. Sorry, just pointing that out in my own brain, like how the hell I did that tonight. Am I assuming that right? You guys both the parents?
Yeah.
Okay. I never know.
So she said.
So she says no.
That's recorded. He looks like you. She looks like me. We're good.
Okay,
Yeah.
She's got a point.
Wow.
Jerry Springer.
Where did I start tonight? I know, right? Okay, so where the heck are you? You are at the Charles and Eliza Pinckney Mansion. Okay, so here's how the layout is. The mansion actually sat in the front of the space facing East Bay Street. Eliza's garden was lined up with 5 Church Restaurant, came all the way across, and we are standing in the servant and slave homes for the quarters. So the quarters for the home. So with that said, who the heck were these people? Charles and Eliza had a son named Charles, and they had a nephew named Charles. That's 3 different Chucks. That's why we look for secondary clues, because I need to know which one is here so we know how to address them. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yeah.
Perfect, especially the communication devices. You guys were really on point. So the son and the nephew were signers of the Constitution for South Carolina. That's a big deal for us, but I hate politics more than the kids here, right? We're going to move on. If I don't give those gentlemen that recognition, they do it for me very nastily through a spirit box. So I always make sure I give them their recognition, and then we just move on. I'll explain more about that before we leave the space. Now, we're going to be discussing Eliza, much better, and we're still in Women's History Month, right? Yeah, we're still in March. Look at me. I'm going to be talking about women all night long, so you guys know. She's like, until when?
I know. I'm ready. I'm timing you.
Now, Eliza marries Charles at a young age according to today's standards. I say it slowly because if you're going to ask her how old she was when she got married, do not expect numbers from the colonial days that she came from when young ladies got married at the ages of 12 and 14. Think of today's standards because the husband was over double her age when they married. It was creepy then, it's creepy now. Just going to point that out. Sometimes I have to put my foot in my mouth because sometimes I have a couple in my group that's that large age gap between them and they're like, hey, Nick. I'm like, oh, crap. There we go. That's kind of like I wait to see if I actually have a couple in that age group. But anyway, Eliza married him because her father was over in England. He thinks he's dying. He's trying to bring all of his children home one last time so he could see him. Eliza didn't believe he was dying. And instead, she stayed put right here, got married. It's 1744, everybody. You don't get married in that year to get a green card. We're not a country. It's not a thing. She did marry him out of love. This is a true love story. Believe it or not, there's nothing horrific about this location. This is actually a happy place. So with that said, she was correct. Dad did not die right away. Instead, he starts sending her gifts from England to where you're standing. One of those gifts happens to be the plant seeds of indigo. That is a plant that makes blue dye that makes our blue jeans blue. Some of you are wearing it tonight because that's what we use it for now. When Eliza got her seeds, she didn't know what to do with them. She had to learn from her servants and slaves how to keep cultivated. Obviously not hot here all the time. So when she did that, she learned how to make the dye. Moved to a cash crop, got a hold of Dad, and told him that the rice plantations are going downhill. They were going to make a killing with their new indigo crops. And she was correct. Because now we have an international businesswoman during colonial times. Something absolutely unheard of. Now, that's the boring business stuff of Eliza. I tried to fly through it as quickly as I could based on the age group that we have here tonight. So let's kind of show you how this is actually going to work. I'm going to give the communication device people a set of focus questions. So what does that mean? You can ask these things out loud. You can just focus on them. You can also keep in mind that we have 3 cameras running plus my voice recorder. If you're asking a question, Amber, the answer might go to my voice recorder. It might actually come up on Alonzo's device. It might go anywhere. That's why I love to use this many devices. Even if it was just 2 people showing up, we're still going to have 2 communication devices among the 3 of us, just to kind of verify what's actually happening. If you go rogue and do not use the questions that I give to you, by all means, the only thing I'm going to ask is that you're respectful while we're here and that they're not yes/no questions. Okay? okay? There's always a way to reword the question, and yes, I will catch you. I'm the bad English guy, right? So we're actually going to start off with Amber's headset because hers is probably going to give us the most. The 4 things that you're going to be focused on is going to be wrapped around Eliza's death. So she's pretty open about talking about it. The 4 things that we get: how old were you when you died? What did you die from? Where are you buried? Which president was a pallbearer at your funeral? So if that doesn't tell you how important this young lady was, I don't know what will. So the 2 of you are actually going to be kind of working together with your devices. Again, it's kind of weird. I didn't set this up this way on purpose. Forcing you to work with your wife. Hopefully she's going to be okay with that. So you're going to be looking for Eliza's initials, ELP, in that order. No anagram, no mix of scramble, that kind of thing. So I want them all next to each other. The reason why is because those are her full initials, but she's the second wife named Eliza from Charles, back to back. The first wife, also named Eliza, has a maiden name that starts with the letter L as well. I'm not going to tell you what either one of those are. You're going to hopefully find out through the box that you're using. We need to find out which Eliza's here. So far we have 3 Chucks, 2 Elizas. Yeah, see how I got to keep all this stuff straight? Now, do you see a mansion that's standing over there in the front of this lot? Okay, you're going to ask what the hell happened to it. In the event that you get the what, we often get 2 or 3 numbers from the exact date of when that tragedy occurred. I'm giving you a clue that it was a tragedy that happened to the mansion. I'm not telling you any of that. I think I pretty much got everybody down. I do have to keep Alonzo with me for just a minute so I can show him how to operate that thing. But you guys are going to spread out in the lot in the event that people are cutting through the lot and you have a camera, just point it in the opposite direction. We are the weirdos tonight, just so you know. We have people that walk by us all night long and just say, what the hell are you guys doing? In the events that we walk by another ghost tour tonight, we're actually allowed to go up to 20 people in the city of Charleston. I don't do it. I only go to 10 to 12 people. So I set everything up for 10, and then I'm kind of like, do I really want to go up to 11 or 12 tonight? I didn't tonight. I wanted to stick to the 9 once we actually got up to that point.
I just got a car accident. Was she in a car accident?
Okay, right now I'm not getting anything. Right now I'm not getting anything. Oh,
Okay.
Know your ghost.
my thing's beeping.
That's true.
Okay.
What was that?
And this is why you guys come to see me.
I
teach you to
Probably the light. I don't think I should point it at it.
also are near Big John's, who is from this century.
Tumor.
Very interesting.
Baby child.
Was the car accident and tumor together?
No.
Oh, okay.
The tumor by itself is interesting. The car accident is like, I don't know if that happened to Big John. Because we are still close enough in proximity. Again, they do intersect even though they're from 2 different centuries.
That's true.
All right. So yeah, get yourself unmuted and let's spread out. And I'll kind of do 1 or 2 round robins with everybody to kind of see what's going on, and then I'll yank us back and give you all the answers. But let me show you how a few things.
Okay, you guys stay. You want to stay with Dad?
I am muted. I am muted.
Oh yeah, unmuted. It takes a second to warm up. Yes, sir. Nice. Don't give me anything below 15, okay?
Okay.
While we're here.
Excuse me?
Yes.
I see something. It's like moving.
There's a person.
There's like 5 signs right there. More than likely you're picking
But
up a
it's
sign.
like-
So did you ask them to
It
raise
looks
their
like
right hand?
it's moving.
Oh yeah, we have to ask to raise your right hand. Come on,
Can you
let's
raise your right hand?
Just tell me
go. No,
when
there's a
it goes above
person in the
2.5.
car. Aiden, here. Okay, all right.
I'm just.
Hold it
I'm
still.
walking. I'm.
Let her.
Work together?
Yeah, let's all stay together.
Wait, can I go actually?
Yep. Whoa.
I feel like
Whoa. Okay. What the heck?
Ava,
The heck was that? I saw something.
remember you're gonna
Was
say
this
raise your right hand.
something? No, that's a tree.
How did you die? Those are the people.
Yeah,
in
those
our
are
group.
people. See if there's anything over here. Oh, raise your right. Okay. Let's see if it's there for a long time. If it's there for a long time, then we should.
Dad.
Dad.
I just got the word dad.
Go to the prison. Go to the
No,
prison.
no. Wait. At the end, we're gonna share all the things we found.
No, that's just a person. Okay. Let's see if we got anything. Did we get anything over here? I'm gonna go.
Keep walking this way. Come on.
Okay. No. Wait.
I saw 2 point something, but
Wait, we tried that. Do you Try to see if it's like something up. Oh, there's something going up.
I got something. I got something.
Oh, there's a person. There's something. There's something.
There is something.
30.
Wait.
There's like
Yeah.
just came
Oh,
by.
it's probably the light. It's probably the light. That's probably it.
Remember, ask them to
kinda
raise
looks
their
good
right.
here. It kind of flickered to right here.
79.
I go gun right now?
No, wait, just wait, Aiden.
Well, a second ago, we really saw something
Oh,
right there.
yeah.
So ask him.
Ask him to
This
raise
is-
his right
Raise
hand.
your right hand.
That's the tree.
But he did say something
Yeah, I
about
think
the tree
it's about a
too.
tree, about the
Mine
leaves.
went to red.
Wait, what's that?
18.
Yeah.
Mine flicked to red.
Flip to
I think
red.
It's the tree, baby.
No, but we're getting
Okay, well then try right here.
right here.
I mean, this is for. What if some slaves?
Mine were actually here.
I don't know who died here. You can ask who died here.
There could be some.
Right, let's keep going.
Well, I'm gonna ask a question.
No,
If there's
just give him a
somebody-
second. He's working
somebody-
with Dad. We help
No,
him.
no, no. Like,
Oh, you're gonna ask. Did someone
Um,
die here? Where are
did
you?
someone die here? If somebody died here, go on my camera.
19.4.
I was like, she's busy. She's probably talking to her. I was like,
And if I see you, raise your right hand. Oh, oh, I thought it was people. It was people. I thought that there was a
Okay,
person
don't go
coming.
to trees because it doesn't respond well. Let's walk this way. Let's go to this part.
Yeah, this is okay. This is where not a lot. There's some tree. Oh, that's you, Mom. Can you move? Can you move just in case?
So
Oh.
you don't want me going over there, even though I'm picking up a higher.
Go ahead, Aiden.
Okay, Aiden, I don't see anything. I only see you. Whoa, what was that?
Don't scare me like that.
No, like I saw a line going through.
If there's something right here, I'm looking.
Hey, Aiden. Can I get a
Like, no! We're on a hunt. Goes. Raise your hand. Okay. Raise your right hand. Okay. That's just okay. Wait. Okay. I'll.
79?
No points, right?
I saw a line going through Aiden. I saw a line going through Aiden. I saw like a line that was going
Anything
through
above
Aiden.
25 in this point, we're just going to keep that your new baseline. Don't give me anything below 25.
Go slow, okay?
Excuse me.
Yeah.
My brother Aiden was right there, and then I saw just a line going through him.
So this is going to pick up on shadows too, just so
Oh.
you have that idea. It's an absence of light, so it thinks it's in front of something else. So again, that's the way the camera looks at things.
Okay.
But again, if she's seeing like, hey, there's dead people on the ground, no, it's her.
No. Okay, cool.
Oh yeah, I was asking.
Oh,
Yeah,
see
you're
the
gonna
line?
see a lot
is
of lines.
there
Yeah.
any like slaves that died here?
No.
Okay, I just said that for nothing.
Okay. Alright,
I
keep
thought
holding
there
the
was
camera so
lights.
there's usable footage.
No,
those are people.
no people, no. Mm-mm. No, those are trees. Has anybody heard anything? Hold on. No, that's just. Wow. Have you caught any like high?
I've gotten 2.6, but there was like,
Did you get it? Oh, that's because you're like hitting it. You're hitting.
yeah, I found that out. But
If
it went to like that one, it went to 2.6.
Okay, if it gets too red, tell me, and then try to keep it too red so I can like see if it's something's over there. No, that's just a light. Okay, no, the person. And, have Have you heard anything
I
yet?
have not heard anything. What about you? Find anything on here?
No. Just sounds like there's lights and like shadows.
There's no. What about yours?
No, there's nothing.
Okay.
And like literally just a second ago, I got to right here for like literally a millisecond. So
I got nothing. It looks like bugs. It looks like bugs in the camera.
I think I'm getting somewhere.
Okay.
Oh, what it?
Tell me,
Okay, that's just the light.
Eliza.
Oh, it's the light. It's the light. It's the light. Hello? No, those are people. Okay. Do you have water?
Alright, what else you got?
Okay, Mom. Okay, here. Mom. Here.
It's a good thing you're good with numbers, kid.
You know what's funny? I find that, like, you said 10? Yeah. Like 10, 13-year-olds, when I give them this thing, like, they give me, like, do you want the decimal point, sir? Like, are you kidding me? Like, yes, I want the decimal point. But they're actually really good about remembering what numbers they had. Oh, 2.6.
Very.
Like my pet berry.
So the word list, let me take a look and see if we got exciting, if anything. Very. Tumor is appreciation,
Tumor berry.
European. I like that.
Do you know if there's any person named?
I'm excited
Wait,
about that. We're talking about somebody who's a botanist.
excuse me.
So, but hang on one second.
1 second, Ava.
Wait, I think I know what's going on.
Dad is not going to be relevant. Just erase a term that was relevant. If you hit the red X's, it takes it out of the list.
Oh.
But you get, like, I'm actually excited so far about what we have. So we have about 3 terms in there that are definitely relevant to where we are.
I think I got something for you. What if like there's this person named Barry? He had a tumor.
No, it's bury as in put somebody into the ground. Like you buried something.
Bury.
Bury.
See, but it's bury
Like,
someone, not bury the name.
Name.
You're thinking of B-A-R-R-Y.
Yeah. Okay. Barry.
You're not so good on the
Do you
spelling
know
guide.
like anything that's close to here that was buried?
Seeds were buried here.
Yeah.
Like-
Oh yeah, remember he was talking about the seeds where they're the indigo.
It's not always a dark, like, kind of.
Could be about
Wait,
what
could it be
happened.
like a seed that can like seeds like what is the term?
Processing.
Yeah.
What is it?
She's overthinking it.
Yeah.
Waiting.
Yeah.
Wanting.
Is it like I don't know.
Like, okay,
Seeds
go ahead.
can
Hold
have-
it up so you can try to look and see.
Let's see if there's any
Down
seeds
there.
on the ground and
No, not seeds on the ground.
hmm.
But, okay, here. Your trees are not. Not trees. Here, where's Aiden? Let's see where Aiden's getting his
He's right there.
spike.
I'm gonna see if she has anything. Have you got anything?
I literally just saw 2.1, I think.
I know.
There you go. You can ask if Eliza's here.
If Eliza's here, please show it to me on this screen and put your right hand up. No, that's cheating. Okay. Huh. Not anything.
Amber looks like she's excited to tell me something.
Health issues?
And tell them about this.
That's up to her.
Mom.
Girls just want to have fun.
Funny is that you hear that later.
Funeral? You got. Wait.
See if you get the word president.
And
Somebody was buried in a funeral.
Yeah, you're right.
Funeral.
Buried under 6 feet.
Wait. Wait. If somebody was a funeral and they were buried, and what if they had like seeds on top of them? Have you heard something yet? Huh? Have you heard something yet? Have you heard like buzzing? Huh? Have you heard like buzzing and stuff? Yeah. Buzzing. Oh yeah, that's. I haven't caught anything, Mom. Trying to see if there's any space around here. What the heck?
Oh, you like the camera?
Yeah, this is my favorite one. And then the one that, yeah.
What kind of voice is this? If you want to play?
Are you asking questions or not?
Condition.
Condition. Wait,
Got a condition.
maybe,
Tumor.
wait, maybe the person was buried and they had,
you want this then?
maybe,
Oh.
what was the last one?
Condition.
Wait, what's the other thing? The condition and what? And what?
Funeral.
No, like, what else? Tumor.
Where?
What if
Where you
somebody had a tumor and that? Wait. What if a person was, Mom, what if there was a person that had,
writer, like.
All right. Oh yeah.
She's very creative.
what
Yeah.
if,
Yes.
what if somebody had a tumor and what's that say?
And the condition?
Yeah,
Okay, let's
and
see.
then
Come
they
here.
died and they got buried.
Yeah, and then they got buried and there was a funeral.
That's probably,
Yeah, all those things could have happened.
there's a lot of different things.
You'll have to ask them when you can stop recording. Maybe you're recording the graph.
By accident. Eliza, don't like
Yeah, cameras, go ahead and give your hands a break.
Okay, you can pause it, turn it off.
Okay.
Start recording
At your
with those
stomach.
cameras. Again, they don't have to be on me. Actually, the best option for you guys is to get a view going down the alley. In the event that other tours are going to come in here, because it is a good chance that they will, that they will come out of that ivory wall. So in the event they're coming out of the ivory wall, Amber, you just kind of lower your camera a little bit. And then Christina, you'll point yours directly at the ground. You know, just kind of hold it down. So she's doing a great job already. All right, so obviously I have to write down I am Scott. Is that what you heard? Okay. Anything else that you may have heard that stood out to you? Okay. I'm not gonna put your paycheck on it. Amanda, what'd you get out of here?
Globe.
Oh, I was talking to the other Amanda.
Oh, nothing.
Nothing.
She said she might have heard music.
I thought it said music.
Okay. Amanda, number 2. Go for it.
Globe.
Anything else?
No.
No. But you did get Isaac. All right. Alonzo, go ahead and give us a fresh reset on your device. That'd be the green dial. EMF meters. So Aiden, you're not going to give me anything below an 8 at this location. With the other 2, so that would be Rella, yours is definitely back to the 2.5 because I'm still learning about it, and definitely tell me any colors you get out of there. The reason for the 8 on Aiden's is because we are near 2 lampposts. So it does give off a little bit of electricity, so I want to make sure like what we have is legitimate. So welcome to Philadelphia Alley. So I know that this is talking and can be very boring for the kids, so I will breeze through this as quickly as I can so we can go get back to work at the next location. Like there's little seats all over the place, just your size. So this is Philadelphia Alley, but it used to be called Duelers Alley. So this is where some of the duels used to occur for the city of Charleston. Exactly. So Alonzo, you're going to be specifically looking for the letters RI in that particular order. That's the major initials, and of course anything being spelled out for us.
Alright, okay.
So here's how this story goes. Every ghost tour comes down here. Literally every ghost tour comes here. I actually hate this story. So with that said, I was actually going to take this out of my route. I do change this up every year. I add one space and I take one out. I tried to take the Pinckney Mansion site out because I was getting very rude ghost hunters, like on your end, and like, come on, Eliza, and then they're going to take a leak in the corner. And I was getting very nasty messages coming through. However, that's why I always tell, that's the space that I go through every night, and I tell Eliza all of your names. It's kind of a pact that I have with her to keep allowing me to come there. So that way I don't get nasty messages. Disembodied voices do come out of that location. So that's kind of a weak stretch, but
She
I
got
get where
2.6.
you
Oh.
5.
Oh,
Well, it must make your highest.
yeah.
It's a strong 2.5.
Is it staying at 2.6?
Right now it's staying at 2.5.
Okay, then that's a man-made object. It's probably coming from the lamppost because we do have electrical lines in here. So if it stays there,
Oh, well, it's moving.
just
It's
went up to red.
fluctuating. But
yeah, between like 2.3 to 2.7.
He
it's-
said that this went up to red.
If it went to like a 2.6 to a 10 and then back down to 1, I would probably count that as maybe an anomaly happening. But it, hovering in the same number is usually coming from a man-made
It's
object.
staying at 2.5.
Yeah, that's definitely coming from the lampposts around us. All right, so, but this location is a big old cliche. Let's get into it. Some of the duels used to occur down
Starting
here.
Monday.
So when I say, some of the duels is because dueling was illegal during the 1700s and they had to find hiding spots. This just happened to be one of them. So here's how this story goes. A doctor moves down here from Rhode Island. There's your first RI, Alonzo. So that's part of the reason why you're looking for RI is that Rhode Island of where he came from. So he moves down here. His name is Dr. Joseph Brown Ladd. In the event that Davion hears the song Brown Eyed Girl while we're here, it is not coincidence. You get it all the time because it's part of the doctor's name. We've even gotten the word brown that shows up on the word list that Amanda's using. So back to Doc. He moves here because he's supposed to get married to his fiancee, Amanda. I know. That'll be our third Amanda of the night.
3 Amandas now.
So Amanda just inherited a bunch of money from her dead parents. So she has an attorney helping her out with all of this cash flow. Now, the attorney thinks that Dr. Ladd is just after Amanda's money. So he tells Amanda to get rid of the doctor. So Doc moves down here to Charleston to prove that he's not. And on his way into town, the coachman he had set him up to be robbed and killed. So it's kind of like having a really bad Uber driver in today's terms, if you really think about it. So somebody was walking by and seeing what was about to happen because he knew the driver. The person walking by, his name was Ralph Isaacs. There's your second RI. We were getting the letters RI all the time on the Red Spirit box, so I bought the device that Alonzo's using specifically for this location. I've had it for about a year, and we've had the RI show up about half a dozen times, and it's always been whenever I say Ralph's name. So now we know where it's referenced to. Back to Ralph. He tells the doc, dude, I know this guy, the coachman. He's going to try to kill you. Come with me. I got friends at 59 Church Street. You can rent a room, and you'll be safe and good to go. Doc took him up on the offer, and the two gentlemen became friends. Now, the longer the doctor stays here in Charleston, the more money he's making. He's proving his point. He's not after Amanda's money. He's making his own. She gets wind of this, and she's moving down so they can be married, and Dr. Ladd then became known as the Whistling Doctor. This is why I hate the story. Whistling ghosts are a big old cliche. Every haunted city you're ever going to visit in the future is going to have a whistling ghost, I promise. Ours just happens to be a doctor. Moving forward of why we're in Jeweler's Alley with these two gentlemen. So, Dr. Ladd and Ralph go see plays together. They can't sit next to each other because the doctor makes more money. That's the hierarchy of Charleston. So, on their way home from seeing Richard III, they're arguing over the new actress that they just saw. Dr. Ladd thought she was great. Ralph didn't think so. They start arguing, and then Ralph starts insulting the doctor's fiancée, Amanda, back home in Rhode Island. So, they got really ugly, and they go their separate ways. So, I told you Ralph has friends around town. He goes to his friends at the newspaper, and he puts an ad in the paper telling the whole city of Charleston what he thinks of the doctor. Kind of a, you're a disgrace to society kind of stuff. Doc saw the ad, but rebutted with, let's go to Jeweler's Alley. We're going to settle this one. He can't fit down here. Normally there's a big old pole, like right in the center. He's probably just trying to turn around.
I got a 46.3.
46.3? You sure you don't have a cell phone on you?
Yes.
He doesn't even have a watch right now.
So, again, Doc says, let's go to Jeweler's Alley. Somebody's going to die. Keep in mind that this argument that they're having started over an actress. Kind of dumb and stupid, right? So they came down here, back to back. They took their pen cases away from each other. They turned. The doctor points his gun in the air.
2.8.
He shoots his gun. He only has one bullet, and he shoots it in the air. He didn't want to kill his friend. He just wanted to have the courage and bravery to show up to the fight.
I saw like
And she just kind of rumbled it on the ground. That shows energy, which is going to measure it into that
That's what I
floor.
was showing her.
Yeah. So if she shakes it, she'll get a high number too. So because it's creating energy. But Ralph still has his one bullet during this duel. He hasn't shot it out yet. He puts it into the kneecap on the doctor. Doc didn't die, but he fell to the ground. His friends picked him up, took him home to 59 Church Street, where he died 10 days later on November 2nd of 1786 after refusing medical treatment. So I'm going to point out two things. First off, it's 1786 when this whole thing went down. Gunshot wounds back then, a lot different than what they are now. Secondly, he's a doctor, guys. He probably just had lead poisoning and tried to bleed it out himself. He just failed because he died. Now, every ghost story tells you to listen for the whistles while you're here. You guys hear how quiet it is?
Yeah.
It is like this on a busy Saturday afternoon. It is always this quiet down here, unless, of course, there's a number of tours here, which is a common thing. This is kind of a rarity that we don't have anybody else down here with us. Everybody tells you to listen for the whistles. We have 3 cameras running, plus my voice recorder. We're going to capture a whistle. It'll be on one of those 4 devices. Secondly, the red spirit box that Davion's using, I can't tell you how many times we've actually had the whistling part of a song and the word doctor from a commercial show up immediately after. I am also withholding information about the doctor from all of you. So in the event that you guys capture things over there at the next location, you're not going to know why it's relevant until I tell you. Like, that's the whole point. I like to withhold information so you guys have a genuine experience. Now, if you're going to try this on your own without me and walk all the way through the alley and use the voice recorders from your phones trying to capture the whistle, just keep in mind that every local knows this story. Anybody walking up and down Cumberland Street or Queen Street is going to throw a whistle down the alley. So he did hear the word story, but I tell stories all night long, so I kind of threw it out the window.
I saw
It's kinda
like
it's too easy.
something right
But
there. I saw
everybody
something
throws a
right
whistle
there,
down
and
here,
there was
including
no
me.
trees
So
in
just keep
front.
that in mind.
There's
When you guys
trees.
do this on your own,
No, it's
especially
not
since
like-
I got thrown out of here. Let's talk about that, because that's exactly how we go to the next location. So, I just caught your attention. A little bit. It's actually funny, girl. So here's how this one goes. So in a nutshell, the alley didn't go all the way through the way we came in. There was a wall up there. The reason why is because this is where they kept the livestock for the city of Charleston. It used to be called Cow Alley before it was Dueler's Alley. What does that mean for you guys? That means that the bricks down at the other side, down by Queen Street, are older than the ones you're standing on. Those are sun-dried bricks from slave children. There's a full handprint from a slave child down there in one of those bricks. Handprint, right in the brick. Fingerprint swipes and others. I used to take my groups all the way through just for a history lesson. There's nothing paranormal about it. We all need to see how far away we've come away from all of the slavery days. So I took my group down there on November 26th, 2020, and I told them we're just going to walk by it. They all huddled around that damn brick waiting for something to happen. I also treat that brick the same way I do a grave. That kid's not there, guys. It's the last place you're going to find him. So I'm trying to shoot him along because we're also standing outside the dining room window of the beautiful mansion at the end of the alley. I'm just trying to be respectful. I didn't realize that I was out of bounds. I was still new at this. So the new owner of that mansion came out screaming. My daughter thought it was great because she was on the tour that night and her dad's getting yelled at. She was all about it. So we moved on. The next day was Thanksgiving. I don't tour on Thanksgiving simply because I worked in upper management for Walmart and you guys like to fight over towels on Thanksgiving. Yeah, I was the guy who had to break up those fights. So you guys scared me for life. I don't tour on Thanksgiving. The next day was the 28th. I got a hold of my partner and I told him what happened. And he's like, dude, you're not allowed to go down that far. It's residential. You're only allowed to go down halfway. Somebody already filed a complaint. And they were right. So he's like, you got to reroute your group. Here's what happened. I told my group that night, because I'm sold out again for Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. And I told him, I don't believe in the next story. I've never had anything happen up there, especially with my equipment. And I'm not into pirates. I'm into vampires. Obviously, we're discussing pirates next, in case you guys didn't pick up on that. So, before we left the space, somebody with a spirit box heard the name Anne. I didn't tell them which pirate we're going to be investigating. The female pirate, Anne Bonny. So I was kind of like, okay, maybe we're going to get something. He just recognized that name from Black Sails. I guarantee it. Or Black Flag, right? Assassin's Creed?
I have no idea. I've just heard it before.
Oh, it's probably from Assassin's Creed. Sorry. I see teenage kids. I think they're in a video game. But anyway, so we go up and around the corner, and I told them what I did know about piracy, which wasn't very much, by the way, because I only had a few hours of research, and it's not a topic I was really that into. Somebody else heard the number 300 coming out of their spirit box. I didn't know what that meant. I wrote it down. I did the research for them, and it turns out we are there on November 28th of 2020, and Bonnie's trial for piracy was November 28th of 1720.
Wow.
We were there on the exact 300th anniversary of her pirate trial.
Oh, wow.
Now, I normally get the oh wows. I was actually quite pissed off. Let me explain. I have a master's degree in creative writing. When I'm writing anything, and especially doing ghost hunting and research for this, I need facts and data. problem with pirate stories is that they come from pirate lore, which was written 100 years after the golden age of pirates, the days of life. So I've read more books on pirates than I've ever wanted to in my entire life. I've watched more documentaries, played more video games than I've ever wanted to on pirates, just to get a different version of the story. Just know that everything we're about to discuss at the next location came from a minimum of 2 resources of every sentence that will fall out of my mouth. So we'll see what happens. It's a 50-50 roll of the dice if we'll be there. We will be able to spread out like what we did at the Pinckney Mansion site, and it is a little bit more of a free-for-all, like where you guys can ask your own questions. So with that particular location in the Pinckney Mansion, you can see why I kind of try to keep it controlled, especially around the Children Act, things of that nature. So before we leave the space, because I can already see like some of the kids are falling asleep with all of this talking, the gate behind me, I also like to point this out because it's kind of a point of reference. I told you about the wall up this way, right? Yeah. So in the event that there was a loser to the duel down here, this gate behind me was the shortcut to get to the cemetery on the other side of the wall. Otherwise, they're taking the dead body all the way down to Queen Street. You guys are all looking for Remy.
Probably explained her like a squirrel or something.
Oh.
A rat.
A rat, sorry.
So, yes.
At least I knew it was what it was.
Small critter, 4 legs. Got it. But, again, I like to point out the gate just because it is kind of a creep factor of like why it's actually here. The wrought iron was probably put there in the early 1900s, but you can definitely see that the archway is part of the original wall. That's why it was put here for that purpose. So that way they can go celebrate the winter quicker by just dropping the body in the hole that they already pre-dug. You guys ready to learn about some rated R pirates now?
Yeah.
I got a 44.8.
Where are these 40s coming from? Can't see your device? Like, we're not going to get 40s down here. I mean, that's crazy. 40s down here are not a thing. Like, the highest ever, I've been coming here for 4 years, has maybe been like an 18. Like 40 something, really out of this.
We leave at noon that day.
Yeah, but we can still like be down
I
here.
don't want to be down here and then have to drive almost 2 hours. He can make it tomorrow night. We don't have plans tomorrow night. Tomorrow is going to be our beach day.
We already made the reservations. The reservation.
No, he says may make a reservation for the dinner.
Okay, I'm teaching some things. I still haven't caught anything.
That you know of. Wait till you get your video back and I'll look and see if I find anything, and then you got to tell me if you find anything.
Like,
That's why we record everything.
Hey, but I think you can stop recording.
okay,
Go ahead
well,
and give your hands a break. Yeah. I don't know if you guys heard or not, but that group that was on the corner.
like, what is that? Okay, what is that? What is
That's
that?
why I don't do family-friendly tours.
What's that? Where?
So let me tell you.
That looks
why.
like a face.
Don't get me wrong. I know my tickets.
Isn't that a face? That's.
The reason why it's at 8 to 12 is because people were trying to like bring foreign.
I think that's a face. I think that's.
I know they're having fun.
Wait, ask to raise up
but
its
you
right
wanna,
hand.
Think that they're
Oh,
like
that
talking
actually
and
kinda
things
looks-
like that amongst you. Bring 4 or 5 years.
Ask to raise up its right hand.
That's why my tickets went up to 8 to 12.
If
I know
you
that
are
the
there,
kids
raise
watch
up
these
your
shows.
right
I know
hand.
that they watch TV shows, and I know that some of this history can be long for them. But
Where'd it
at
go?
the same token, they have gadgets in their hands.
kinda
that they're
doing
watching
this.
on TV.
It's doing that.
That's his
part of
left
the reason
hand.
why I'm like my wife's
That's
like,
it.
how do you want to do this with the kids? You know, and once I told her
He
like,
don't
It does look
girls,
like a person.
Like, it
That
doesn't
looks,
matter what I say. Like I'm literally just walking around. So that's kind of like how
I
that,
don't.
you know,
I do see 3
that
dots.
introduced. But
I see
that young
3
lady over there,
dots.
like that was completely different. Yeah.
I think
we
she
were
found
walking by,
somebody.
And one of the kids was like pretty close.
What?
To me.
Where did it go?
To drop the F-bomb or something along those lines. And she's like, that's
Oh,
exactly
it's
why
back.
we do
It's
not
back.
family
Oh, it's
friendly
sitting.
for you guys.
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Like, I get it. But
Where did it go?
also,
Oh!
Remember?
Is it coming closer to
so
you?
that's picking up
That's
all of
the
the
tree.
stuff
Oh my
in the
god.
garage.
Oh, that was
That's
the
the
tree. That was the
tree.
tree.
In the garage.
That scared me.
All the garage.
I felt, but it was like moving. It was like.
Yeah, but remember what you
Because
said
there's a lot
about
of
the
lines in the
tree and the
garage.
shadow. Yeah.
The leaves.
See all the leaves
all
and the lines
leaves,
over
all
there. You gotta
lines,
face
you
the
got
other
a
way.
lot going on. If you have it spelled out, I want to know what it is.
Dry January.
Right. So, just so you guys know, The next location that we go to is our last stop, but we're going to take it up a notch, and we're going to be doing the Estes method. Anybody know what that is?
That's what he's been wanting to do.
It's good because he's the only one with a headphone spirit box. He's going to be the one underneath. However, there's two other participants that are going to be involved with this. One from each group.
Can I have water, Mom?
So here's how this is
Mom,
going to
can I
go.
have water?
And of course, parents and whatnot, you guys can discuss this as we kind of move through this location. But the Estes method, if you're not familiar with it, in a nutshell,
This is boring.
he is going to be blindfolded and have his headphones on. And he's not going to hear me or know the history of the location. Now, the second person is going to be under a VR helmet. The VR is going to create images that is going to be complementary to the conversation that is going to be happening between me and David. So that's person number 2. I'm trying something new tonight with a brand new device that I don't always get to use, just because the location of where we use it can be very noisy, and I usually wait for super quiet nights. However, I thought I would try it along with this experiment. That person, third person, will be wearing a set of headphones to my very crazy voice recorder that can hear a frog fart from 3 miles away. They will be looking for disembodied voices that will be coming through. So we will have 3 people seated on a bench, 1 from every party. And basically what will happen is I will take the other 6 of you and I will teach you the history of that location, so when we come back, you get to watch it unfold. That's the creepy factor of it, because the 3 people on the bench have no idea what they're looking for, what they're listening for, or listening for. So kind of keep that in mind. I've never done this with the new voice recorder, so I thought it would be a good additive, because again, that one location, it's been getting very raucous down here with all of the spring breakers coming in. So I haven't been able to go to that new location for this year, because it needs to be completely quiet. Can't do that at the location, so we're going to do it in the park that we're going to do. So we're going to see how this actually goes. So what I'm thinking, and this is how this is going to go, is I'm thinking Davion's going to be blindfolded. So I'm thinking either Ava is going to be watching the... How do I do this? No, I'm going to give her the headset so she can listen in, and it's going to be intense. Like, it is very... Like, she's going to hear every little rustle on the ground. My shoe is scraping the ground and we can't hear it right now. She's going to hear it. Yeah. And then I think between the 2 of you, you guys fight over who's going to go under.
Just have brother do it. He remembers them.
I'll hear the story from you.
Device.
But maybe I'm not the good person then.
I want you to be underneath that VR, and you're going to be describing what you see out of it. So I think this is actually going to work out really well. Mom and Dad, you guys okay with her going underneath that voice recorder?
I think he may have better memory of what he hears.
Well, we're also going to be recording the entire thing.
Oh, true. I don't know.
So
Do you really want to do it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fine
All right.
too.
You're fine. Well,
Okay.
it's fine. It's fine.
All right, so let's talk about why we're here. I just wanted to kind of give everybody the heads up of like what was coming, because it's a lot different than what we've been doing. The little tiny building over there. So some of you asked me when we entered the space, what does a church parking lot have to do with pirates? We're not, I mean, we are in a church parking lot, but we're really here for that building right there. By the way, those are not crosses on the building. Those are earthquake bolts. That is the gunpowder magazine.
Oh, wow.
Earthquake bolts, what are those? Those are turnbuckles. They go all the way through the building and look just like that on the other side. If we have another earthquake, you can tighten them, and it tightens the building so it doesn't incur any further damage. It's a great idea, it just doesn't work. The only reason I bring them up is because it's actually part of the reason why we're here. By the way, there is so much information here. I'm going to go super quick with this one because some of the kids get very bored with the longevity of this. So I'll breeze through it and slow down on some of the twists for the people that will understand the twists. But anyway, back to the earthquake bolts. Those are the first set of earthquake bolts that Charleston ever put in. The reason why is because that's the oldest government building in South Carolina. So they needed something to be able to protect it. It was finished in 1713. We are here because that building was being constructed at the same time that Anne Bonny was coming here to start her new life. It's what I call a familiar. Now, for those of you that watch the TV shows, you've seen the Boo Buddy. That's the teddy bear with the little blinky light device in there, right? So they use that to try to attract the child ghost because the child would recognize it as a toy. Think of that concept with the building. We don't have any buildings this old. Hopefully she's going to be here at the same time we are. Hopefully we also get bleed over from Dr. Ladd in the event that Anne is not here. You can see why it kind of twofold this location. So the building was finished in 1713, but took 10 years to build. Does that sound like our government? Small building? 10 years? No, not at all. But our history begins right in the middle of it. 1708. Young lady moves here from Ireland. Her name is Anne Cormac. She comes here with her father, his mistress. The mistress is Anne's mother. Is everybody with me so far? Make sure people understand what a mistress is? So the 3 of them are running away from her father's angry wife. That was that wife that she kicked them out of the country. So they land in Georgetown. That's between us and Myrtle Beach. Dad bought a plantation up there, but Mom died pretty quickly. That means Dad is now sending young Ann down here to sell things from the plantation to help keep things afloat. Hence the familiar building. Now, Anne back home in Ireland, when she was a little girl, 7, 8, 9 years old, they say she killed a servant with a knife to the belly. So it's just giving you the mentality of this young lady as we kind of move forward and through her history. Now, fast forward, the building's done in 13, but by 1715, pirates are starting to come through Charlestown. Anne is stoked. The reason why, she's going to fall in love with one of these guys so she can earn her freedom, just like a man. So, first guy she fell in love with is James Bonney. You already know where this one's going because I've already told you her pirate name. Dad didn't approve. He's a filthy pirate. They ran away to Jamaica. They got married. Now, when they get down there and they're married, Anne realizes that her new husband is not the Captain Jack Sparrow that she was hoping. This guy turns out to be a privateer. He's a spy for the British. He's a coward. This isn't who she wants. She falls in love again. Guy number 2. This is John Rackham, but everybody calls him Calico Jack. This is the guy that they based your Johnny Depp character off of, in case you were wondering. He has his own ship. He has his own crew. Anne wants to be part of that crew. You can't put a female on a pirate ship because it's bad luck. You're trying to keep your family friendly.
Oh my god, I see something on the roof. I think I see something.
But anyway, he makes a deal with her. If you dress like a guy and look like the crew, you
I think I see something on the
She's
roof.
okay with this because Dad used to cross-dress her as a boy apprentice back home in Ireland to hide her from his wife. She gets it. It's a man's world. For the adults in the room, put 2 and 2 together. She's a female in his quarters. She's eventually going to get pregnant. You cannot have a pregnant pirate dude on the crew. Somebody's going to figure out that she's a girl and get rid of Jack as captain. They'll vote him off. So he drops her off in Cuba. Have the baby over here. Come back later.
There's a ghost on that.
She goes and has that baby, but returns without a baby.
Oh.
No idea what happened to the child, by the way. But she also comes back dressed as a female. This makes Jack pretty
It's right there.
Now everybody's going to know he got a girl
Right,
on the ship.
right on
To make him even more mad, she's going to go flirting with the pirate crew he just captured. They're down below deck. Guy number 3, in case you guys were losing track. Guy number 3 turns out to be a female, dressed like a guy, to be part of the crew that Calico Jack just captured. So now we have 2 females dressed like males on the same ship, trying to be pirates. Her name is Mary Reed. She went by Mark Reed to become a pirate. Now, Anne and Mary became friends for sure, maybe lovers, we're not really sure because of the time frame. But the British find out where they are. They send a whole fleet of ships to come take down one pirate ship. The rumor is Anne and Mary were the only 2 pirates not drunk enough
Oh my god,
to come up and fight
it's on the
with
ground.
1 bullet flintlock guns.
It was on the
They don't know how to
ground
use
right
cannons
there.
yet. They haven't been pirates for very long. So 2 ladies with 1 bullet guns can obviously not take on a whole fleet of Navy ships. They get arrested, and as they're being arrested, Anne looks at her captain in bow, Calico Jack, and she says, "I'm so sorry to see you here, Jack, but if you would have fought like a man, you wouldn't be hanged like a dog." The word dog shows up a lot on all of the communication
Oh my
devices
god.
that we're using tonight.
Oh my god.
The judge wants to see the 2 men, quote-unquote,
over
that fought back
there.
so valiantly on their own.
There's something
Calico
over
Jack and the
there.
drunken pirates, they're already dead and gone. He's already tried and hung them. So Anne and Mary go in front of this judge and reveal their gender, hoping to save themselves.
something on the
The
roof
judge
right
doesn't
there.
care that they're female. They're still
Oh,
pirates.
oh.
He's gonna hang them anyway. They scream out, "We plead our bellies," which means they're claiming to be
Something
pregnant.
on
You can't hang a pregnant woman in 1720. It's illegal. He sends them both back to jail and delays the hanging. Dad is still
No,
up here in
it's
South
on
Carolina
there.
with all of his Irish money.
on
He
the
bails out
roof.
Anne and brings her
Not
home.
on
She
there.
remarries. That's husband number 2, but guy number 4. We're gonna count Mary because we don't really know. Yeah, I know, right? She has 4 kids and dies at the age of 84. Very abrupt ending because we don't know jack squat about her after her pirate career. That is actually fact. Everything is speculative fiction for that matter. Mary Reed died 5 months later in that Jamaican jail from whatever pirates die from in a Jamaican jail. Use your imagination. Most books will tell you that it was indeed fever. I say make it romantic, call it scurvy. Why the hell not? We're talking pirates. Now, I'm not going to control this environment. Like I said, you can ask whatever you want to. I'm just going to tell you a few things that I left out on purpose, just so you have something to work with. I do not expect, by the way, the EMF. If you get any EMF in here, the 2.5 is exciting. Just so you know. And the closer you go to those bushes, you're going to get things from the parking meters and the 2 electrical poles on the corner. So 2.5 back here is where I normally get pretty excited. Now, as far as questions, I did not tell you the name of Anne Bonny's parents. That's the father and the mistress. So kind of look for those. The name of the city where Anne grew up in Ireland. You can ask about that. The name of Calico Jack's ship and the color of Anne Bonny's hair. All other questions are fair game. I usually say if you smoke tobacco and drink rum, have at it. You'll probably attract her even more, like to get her over here. So kind of keep that in mind too. This is not the prominent English woman where I'm like, please be as respectful as possible. This is a kick-ass female pirate. Kick her in the shins and get your answers. Like that's kind of how I look at this place.
Oh my god.
So any other tourists
Oh
come
my
through here,
god.
just
I'm
put your
catching
cameras in
some
the direction,
stuff.
But we are going to spread out the whole location.
Okay.
Let's do it.
You have to look first. I thought
See what?
you turned it off.
Why did I turn it
It's
on?
not picking up anything.
Nope.
I thought you turned it off.
Nope. Sure
I
did.
got pet earlier.
Excuse me? I'm seeing stuff on the roof. There's some
It's the
stuff.
shape of the roof. We get it all the time.
Is this where you want it?
That looks like
Okay, let's hold it up because you're recording. I'll
Why
talk
did you
this
not?
out.
Look at his EMF reader. He's got nothing.
The camera. Can you hold it up?
Yeah.
You're glitching. Yeah, you're glitching. You're like. Whoa, there's something sitting in the tree. Whoa, it's moving. Whoa, it's like moving. It's like moving back and forth. It's like moving back and forth.
I think that's just the tree leaves and
It looks like it's moving. Whoa! It scared me. Oh, I thought that there was a person. Okay, is there something here? Hello? Mom, Dad, you guys are glitching. You guys are glitching. And my arms are hurting from holding this.
Anything at all, please tell me you have something.
It sound like I got blind.
Okay, it's not blind.
Mom? Mom?
What's the name of the boat?
Shit. What's the name of the ship?
I don't know.
No, I'm asking.
What's the name of the ship?
I don't know.
I'm asking.
The Spirit. Not even hold your
Oh, you gotta record. You gotta
Yeah,
record.
I don't know what spirit.
over here,
Oh,
not the garage, not the garage. Remember this one.
oh! I
That's
thought.
me.
Wait, there's two of you.
Say raise your right hand. There's somebody.
Oh no, it's just a shadow, right? It's your shadow.
Just take a picture of the other building and stuff.
Have you caught anything? Have you caught like spikes? Ooh. Wow, you're getting some spikes. Oh, oh! Aiden, tell me if you get like a high score. I could check over there.
It's not gonna be here.
If you get like
Any place else but here. 1.2, 0.9.
I don't see anything right now.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen on that little.
Mm.
We're not gonna get anything high over here.
Ooh.
4.1 is triple digits for this place. Double digits is.
Did you get another 4, Aiden?
I just got some like figures over there. So got some figures over there. And I was like walking over there. I saw some figures right there.
So, with this over here, you see all the little different angles of all the roof there?
Yeah.
They're all different, so that's why it's going to make it look like there's a stick man sitting on top of the
No,
building.
not like it was like on the bottom, like where we're standing. It was like sitting right there.
Sitting in front of the wall?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take a look. If you're recording, I'll watch it.
I saw it.
See what you
It was like I thought saw it like I saw like something over here that it was like sitting down. It was sitting down somewhere over here. I saw something like sitting down over here, like something over here.
Okay.
I think I saw something sitting down. It's like cross-legged. Or maybe my mind is just tricking these things on
See
me.
if it actually showed up pretty quick or not. Sometimes they show up real quick and they just disappear. Looks like they're flickering or dancing.
Maybe it's just my mind's messing with me. Maybe. I don't know. Wait, can I record your voice? Can I record your voice?
It's already recording my voice.
Oh.
It's recording everything you say.
Everything? Everything.
What you getting?
I'm not getting anything right now. I thought I saw something like sitting over there.
Well, that's a person.
Yeah.
That's my brother.
Why is he so tall in this? It's not even that tall. So how old are you?
I'm 10.
You're 10?
Yeah,
You're like
Yeah, I was
the
so
same
small.
height as me, but I'm 8. My brother's 10. So you're in 4th grade? You're in 4th grade?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask my brother if I can switch with him. This is
Hello? Anybody in there? Hello? Ghost, if you want to come out, please come out. Hello? Yes, I can. Hello? If you're here, please, go on the bottom of on the floor, okay? Please do that. Please go on the floor if you're here and put your hand up if you're here, okay?
I'm not joking. I'm not joking.
Oh my god.
Ava, this way.
That's odd.
This way. Go this way so it doesn't pick up the garage.
Wait, that's
What about the wall over here?
That was a
can't see anything.
again, I normally expect
Hello?
Is there a reason why you...
Hello? Are you here?
so it's almost like a
Hello? Hello? Anybody in there? Do you want to poke your head out if there or something? Poke your head out if you were in there. I'm gonna see if there's any ghosts over here.
So, this haven't reacted like any.
Okay.
And this so far has only gone up like.
At a different time, can we like do a ghost tour like this?
Yeah, is this like your most favorite thing ever?
anything.
Yeah.
Feel? Oh, that one.
What's your person?
Always said that. That's that's green. Or that's green.
She was asking.
Have you got why are you so glitchy? You're like shaking your head.
Go this way.
Mom, let me try to see you. You look big. You look chubby. You look so chubby. You look like a chubby Bonnie. Bonnie. Why is everybody glitching? You're the one who's like glitching a lot. You're glitching so much. Oh, you look like a demon. Gillette, you look green.
I like green.
Yeah, but you're pink. The white, it makes you have like demon eyes. Oh, that's a figure. It's a figure. It's a figure doing. That has to be like over 20 people. Hello, anybody there? Hello? 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 Hola, soy Dora. Would you like to be my friend? Please? Aiden? I'm seeing some figures. I saw some figures over there. You should probably not go over there. They can eat you alive.
0.5 exactly. Yeah.
I saw a figure walking to Aiden. Like, it was like on top of Aiden. Yeah, there's like an arm on top of Aiden. There was like these lines on top of Aiden.
It was because I was like this.
No, that was before. You were like walking over there.
4.1.
I can't find anything. Except, bro.
Ava, you
Except just the
gotta
people.
not do the trees. You gotta do
I'm
this
not.
one.
I'm trying to look around.
Scratch.
You found Scratch? Scratch. Wait, let me go and say. Excuse me?
He's getting a 4.1. She should be right at the middle of the yellow.
Excuse me?
Yes.
My mom got Scratch. Is there like anything Scratch or something?
Oh, she got scratched on her list.
Yeah.
What you're telling me? I thought she was trying to tell me her mom got scratched. Not to my knowledge.
Maybe that something got scratched.
I thought she was trying to tell me. Okay, I got my first
Scratched. He said nothing in his knowledge he knows about. He doesn't know anything about Scratch.
Why is this so red?
She said that you got scratched. I took it as you got scratched.
No. Why is it? No, why does it?
Remember I told you it's going to go red when it's going to try to do this spooky, scary stuff? The fact that you're a Democrat right now is interesting.
Have you caught anything?
Not really. What about you?
No, I only caught like I think I saw like a figure on my brother. I think I saw like an arm or something. He wasn't jumping, but after the figure was gone, he started to jump.
Oh.
I don't know if he was jumping or something. What is that arm? Nah. Wait, can you do the worm? Can you do the worm? Like the wave thing?
Oh, right here, I'm getting like 50.
Well, there's nothing over here.
50 what?
Mom, can you do like the wave thing? I want to see you do the wave thing for the stick figure. Do the wave thing. Do the thing, like, woo.
You want to switch, Aiden?
He's like loving that.
I know he is. He's all over it.
Aiden, do you want to switch for
Wanna see
now?
if-
For a little bit? Do you want to switch for a little bit?
You want to switch with me?
Like, read your flag.
No.
You want to switch with me?
Oh.
She was just excited about that. Why were you excited about Democrats?
Mom,
And that was when the Democratic Republican
Mom,
Party
can we
was
trade for a little bit? Can we
Yeah.
trade for a little bit?
Yes, you have to hold this very still.
I was wondering if that may have been like how long it shipped.
I don't know. My first thought was the distance in between the pacing from the duel. But that's 50 feet, and that's not equivalent to 40 yards. I like how she's in her own little staticky world. Trying to
Get them to come to her.
Wait, what if you're not using big words?
No, because anything that has three letters in it. Not E or N. We're looking for N. A-N-N or A-N-N-E. Or anything that's a three-letter word.
Okay, you're gonna get a lot of words that pop up. You just have to keep looking at them.
wall over here. No, everybody's.
I got. Wait, what did I get? Just got two
Careful,
things.
don't delete anything.
I got average
And
Nate
hold on.
and Rebecca.
Rebecca, Matt and Rebecca. Hold on, Ava, you don't have to tell him all the words.
You're right. I like mate.
Rebecca.
Shipmates.
That's what I got. See, 1.7.
I don't know who Rebecca
You
is.
saw me walking straight, and I got a 1.7.
What'd you get?
A 1.7 and you 1.7.
Yes.
Can you please say something else? Austin, what?
Yeah.
Oh no, you just.
No, you can hold this. I don't need to
I
hold
just
it.
got Austin. Hey, that looks like a robot.
Okay, but Ava, carefully hold that.
Okay, Austin. I got Austin. What's that noise? I hear like tingles. I think it might be one of the things. Austin,
And
can you please say something else?
or anything over 3-letter words.
Say something else. Do you know what happened? What is the cause of your death? Somebody kill you?
What happened?
Once it full, what happened?
What does this say? What does this
Try to
say?
turn
Oh no. Turn it off,
Prison.
and then just,
You got
Somebody
prison?
died from prison. No, she
and then you just press it at 1.
died.
Don't go all the way, Amanda. Just it stays at the 1 o'clock
Oh.
hour.
Dad,
Yeah.
you're getting stuff over there. I asked how they died, and it said prison.
Yeah. He said one of them died in prison. In Jamaica.
Yeah,
Are you the
Jamaica.
person?
Unavailable.
Are you the person that?
That's the first time I heard it. It's unavailable, and I
Are
said
you
it's
the
not.
person that?
But it's just like I'm like, am I? It's so fast. And I heard red and together. No.
Blast? Okay, but a blast happened to you. That sounds like music. That sounded like. I just got blast. Was the person blast from prison? Was somebody? I got prison and blast. I asked what's the cause of your death, and it said prison. And then I said, can you tell me? Did somebody? What? Where'd you ask? Said,
Ask, yeah. I asked what was your dad's name
and
and your mom's
it just said blast.
name. I said, then
Were you blast from prison and then you died? How old were you when you died? How old were you when you died?
Aiden.
What? How about we back?
Oh, it's our shadows.
Oh! Now what's that? I really thought I saw something up top. Look at that flash.
Okay. No.
We think.
I got my shadow.
No, there was that thing up above.
Could have been the trees. Remember, it gets the leaves
I
sometimes.
know, but like, it didn't look. It was too quick to see, but like. I'm getting close.
That's kind of validation for Aiden. He and I were talking about that because he had a bunch of 4s, and yours is more sensitive. So the fact that you had a 10 to a 15 over on the other side of the tree kind of validates the readings that he was getting.
Are we relaxing the cameras?
So
Yes.
You said there's no.
Why do you have to have to know you click something?
I don't think right. Yeah. Save the last sip. Don't drink it.
So what's going to happen, I wouldn't sit down just yet because I'm going to pick all of you guys up and put you guys in the tree. Well, you guys can sit here and show me. Because that way when they come back, they'll be able to watch it all unfold as we try to get everything set up. So those are the devices that we'll be using up front. Everything's on. So you guys are just going to chill out for the last 5 minutes. I'm not doing talk tic-tacs. You guys get the point. But again, I'm going to go teach them the history real quick. And then when we come back, I'm going to give you a few tips and tricks of what to expect. Kind of this whole experiment.
Oh, got it. So we don't have it on yet.
No.
You're supposed to make sure.
You to hear me. You will keep it loud enough to where you can't hear me. So don't go just blindfolded just yet. Also, when you get your blindfold on and headphones on, turn your volume up and then leave it alone. I want to make sure you're not cheating. A lot of people try to cheat. Believe it or not, you want to try to listen to me to try to make it look real, right? That's the kind of mentality behind it. Let me see your device. So this particular device, you're going to wear these headphones and you're basically going to sit there. I know it sounds weird, but when you put these headphones on, it's going to be crazy in there. If you hear another voice that is not me or him or her, you tell me if you heard a different voice, okay? Now, this is also going to record the entire thing for you guys. You will get this full recording back. You are good to go to put those on, and all you're going to do is hold this nice and straight. You should be able to hear me nice, loud, and clear. And that's pretty crazy in there, right? With yours, let me see your phone that's inside there. You're going to be seeing images. Hopefully it's going to be complementary to whatever Davion's telling me. Okay. You're going to very briefly describe what you see. 3 people, bench, tree. If he's not saying much, I may ask you for probing questions like what's the time period, what are the people wearing, that kind of mentality. And you'll be able to hear this whole conversation. You just have no idea why I'm asking him the questions that I'm asking.
Got it.
This is also not a 3D world. It's not going to be like you're going to be inside of this immersive whatever. It is a virtual reality, but the imagery is going to be in 2D, like off in the distance. It's going to just look like a photograph floating in space. You're going to see a bunch of stars in the background. It's just there so you don't fall asleep. Okay, so that's why I put those in there.
Should I have my glasses on?
I would take them off. They're probably not going to fit you. So, with yours, Davion, it is 11:27. Go ahead and put your blindfold on and then headphones over your ears and crank it up. Put your headphones on first so you know how loud it is, dude. Dude, you're not blindfold. He's gonna pop an eardrum. Turn it down a little bit so you don't blast yourself in the ear. All you're gonna have to do is look straight ahead.
Okay.
It'll line up with you. Try to look straight ahead and not down. We'll start hitting like virtual reality buttons, and we don't want to do that. Okay. Okay. Now, Aiden, that seems like an odd job to have, but you're doing something brand new that I've never done before in this location. So hopefully you're gonna hear a voice that's not mine. All right. So, Davion, what color is a blue banana? Perfect. He can't hear me. So, hopefully he remembers that he's supposed to speak. A lot of people get underneath that thing and they forget to talk.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, but is he going to remember to tell me everything he hears? Okay, Henry, if you're here, this is Davion. He can hear whatever you want us to hear. We also have Aiden trying a new box for us tonight. Your voice can be heard through the little box that he is holding. And then, of course, you know the green box. But this is Amanda. She can see whatever you want us to see. So, Henry, let's start off with something about your occupation.
11:28 p.m. I'm sorry.
I heard that. That was an accident.
Henry, let's start off with your occupation, please. What did you do for a living? How did you earn your money? Let's start off nice and slow. Philip, do me a favor. Lift up one of his earmuffs and tell him to tell us what he's hearing.
Tell us what you're hearing.
What?
Tell us what you're hearing.
Okay.
Henry, can you tell us what sounds we just heard out of the church? Henry, what sound did we just hear out of the church?
Listening
We were listening. Can you tell us what sound it was?
in the box.
Are you talking about
Strong.
what the new box that Aiden is holding? Are you wondering what that is? It's basically like a voice amplifier. We can hear you. You won't have to use just the box that you normally use. You can go to the other one here in the middle, and we can hear your voice.
We have welcome, start, Sophia.
Sophia's name pops up on there a lot, like it's some kind of spooky name.
Ava.
Henry,
3,000.
Henry, let's get back to what you did as your occupation. Man,
Andrew.
changes it all? Do you have Andrew?
Ava, can you hold it?
Is somebody else here with Henry Timrod tonight?
Family.
Which part of his family's here?
Help.
Forgive.
I said
Henry. Who else is here with you? We have the name Andrew.
I heard John.
Hang on, Kim.
accept. He's good.
Who's good? Who's good? We need names, Henry. Verify. Can you tell us who's here with you?
Calculation.
Amanda, you got nothing.
No, I just see like a white.
Go ahead and take that off for a second. Let me
Forgive.
forgive.
Answer questions.
We're trying to get
Sorry,
you
Henry.
to answer questions. And we've had nights where this hasn't given us anything, but I don't want tonight to be any
Everyone.
It's just like a white galaxy thing.
Yep. Henry, I want to know more about this Andrew person.
Ring. It
Get
just,
in there.
like, when it just started, it said stop.
Look down a little bit.
But it started now.
Sometimes.
So you're gonna have 4 buttons along the line. Hit the left button. Push seal.
Right.
Okay. Henry, we need things that are more specific to that. You should have a check mark.
Held them.
Just hold the center on there.
We got called them.
Henry, back to your occupation. What did you do for a living?
4:13.
You get it started?
Dance,
Yeah.
dance.
You got seer session?
Yeah.
Henry.
Friday game night.
Okay, Henry, let's
300 a month.
Henry, is that how much you were being paid for your poetry? That's a yes, no question.
Activity. Free falling. Ever.
Henry,
Under control.
let's go a little bit further into your work. Can you tell us what you used to write about? What did you write about? What was so important? Amanda hasn't
Hold
had any
this.
images yet.
Hold this. I don't feel.
Populated.
I don't feel.
Useful.
Henry, it's been about 6 minutes already.
Noah.
You know,
Shadow.
you know we only do this for 4 minutes or 10 minutes, which means we're down to 4. Henry, are you worried that I brought a bunch of kids here, a bunch of children? Just to make you uncomfortable?
Total.
You don't normally
Seems to be pretty.
we don't have this many kids on the tour all the
Trouble.
time.
Cool.
Henry, are you staying away?
Wanna dance?
It's got a lot of dance terms. We had dance, dance, dance earlier. And another. Fire.
I know. Come on, Henry.
Bruce?
Henry,
Freeze.
any terminology at all. I would like for you to try the middle box that we're using so we can hear your actual voice. You don't have to use the frequencies to the other box. You can use your own voice with the one in the middle.
Shark dead. Effort. More here. Others.
There's nobody else here. I know you don't like the crowd. We're the only group here.
Styling.
Layla.
Number 1.
A whole lot of nothing.
She's so young.
No, he's talking about his wife.
Radio.
Henry,
Is
do you
there
want to talk
somebody
about your
up
wife?
there?
April.
Not my wife. Your wife.
African.
I'm not ignoring what you're saying.
That's fine.
I hear you. I'm just like, nothing's relevant so far.
Cross.
Is there anybody up?
Henry,
Oh yeah.
can you give us an image and we'll call it a night? Give us any image.
I'll shout anytime.
Henry, we'll take one image and we'll call it a night. We'll leave you alone.
The sky.
Henry,
The trouble.
we're down to about a minute. I'm trying to make a deal here.
So much.
Any
I've had
reading?
terrible.
Nothing. Okay, Henry, we're gonna call it a night. Can you say goodnight to us?
Fag. Every gallon. Friday.
Ministry and scripture.
And he had the word cross earlier. I was asking about the church itself, other than just the sounds. Like I thought it was going to start off good because he actually said listening as soon as I asked about the sound. Okay, maybe we're gonna have a good
Story.
session tonight. You like that word story? It's like the third time he's heard it tonight.
Probably not.
Henry, we're gonna say goodnight. Are you okay with that? Alright, Briella, go ahead and tap him on the knee. I think we're gonna call it. Aiden, go ahead and peel off your headphones. Does anybody else want to check out Aiden's device? Like, those headphones are pretty nuts. Before I actually stop the recording. Well, I kind of, neither one of you get up. None of you get up. I don't say neither. That's
Do I stop this recording?
Yes, let's stop your recordings on your camera.